President Biden's first weekend at the White House and one of the most pressing issues facing the nation. After repeatedly calling the coronavirus pandemic a national emergency requiring a wartime effort response, Mr. Biden signed nearly 30 executive orders in his first 3 days in office. Most of them address the coronavirus and the economic fallout from the pandemic. Now he's arranging to meet with a bipartisan group of lawmakers in hopes of reaching a larger relief plan. Skyler Henry is at the White House with more this morning. Skyler, good morning.
Hey, Dana, good morning to you. Well, Republican lawmakers have already balked at President Biden's massive coronavirus relief plan, especially given that Congress passed a near $1 trillion plan at the end of last year. But the White House says if measures aren't passed soon, officials fear the country will have to dig itself out of a bigger economic hole later. President Biden made it clear on Friday his team is taking the pandemic head on, adamant about delivering on a promise to distribute more coronavirus vaccines.
Week before they're saying, Biden, you crazy? You can't do 100 million in 100 days. Well, we're going to, God willing, not only do 100 million, we're going to do more than that.
The president signed 2 more executive actions a day after unveiling his economic recovery plan, addressing the ripple effects of the pandemic. One directs government agencies to find ways to pay all federal workers and contractors a minimum wage of $15 an hour. The other urging the Agriculture Department to boost pandemic food benefits for low-income families by 15%.
All told, the American Rescue Plan would lift 12 million Americans out of poverty and cut child poverty in half.
The White House admits it will take bipartisan support to get the massive near $2 trillion relief plan passed. But the price tag isn't appealing to some Republicans.
There are some added items in there that he's going to have a real tough time getting through that really aren't part of COVID relief. He'll have to separate those out.
Also impacting the aid deal, the Senate's packed schedule. So far, only having confirmed 2 of President Biden's cabinet picks.
See you around campus.
The Senate made history, voting to confirm retired General Lloyd Austin, the country's first black defense secretary. And on deck,
the nomination will be reported unanimously.
Treasury Secretary nominee Janet Yellen getting a vote of confidence out of committee. She'd be the first woman to lead the department.
I think that you're going to find quick approval. But don't forget, the ones that we've approved are mostly connected with national security and intelligence and defense, and they've always had a priority whether you have a Republican or Democrat president.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says President Biden plans on rolling up his sleeves and working with lawmakers to negotiate a bipartisan COVID relief plan. Jeff?
All right, Skyler, thanks very much.